So the week before Christmas, while I was wrapping all my presents, I suddenly realized that I was really dissatisfied with my tape dispenser. I mean, isn't this thing supposed to stay in place while I'm putting the tape? I decided it was time for a new one. But since I couldn't find one which I found to be ideal, I thought it would be a nice project to design my very own. This video is about what I came up with, and I'm so happy with my design that I often find myself dispensing tape from it just for the satisfaction. You can build it yourself if you want. Instructions and files are linked in the video description. But first let me explain some of my design decisions and its features. Obviously I had to increase the weight. My old dispenser was a Scotch C38, which appears to be some kind of design classic. If you Google for desktop tape dispenser, it's all over the place. And it has no less than 8,000 Amazon reviews for just one variant. It is actually weighted, with round about 500 grams, but this weight is absolutely insufficient for single-handed use. It's more like a fake weight or a alibi weight. Okay. There is a way to use your Scotch C30 single-handedly, and that is by using your other fingers to assist, like this. But I find this method not elegant, not efficient, and unnecessarily complicated. It shouldn't require finger acrobatics just to dispense some tape. I committed some testing with different weights, and I found out that a good desktop tape dispenser that can actually be used single-handedly must at least weigh 2 kilograms. With my design I realized this with two 30mm steel rods, which can be ordered pre-cut from places in the internet. And look at the tape compartment. It's another point which really disturbs me, not just about my Scotch, but basically all tape dispensers. It forms a pocket where dust and dirt will assemble over time. I countered this problem by making the bottom of the tape dispenser hollow, so that the tape compartment does no longer form a pocket but a hole where dust and dirt can just fall through. I also had an issue with this area here, where the loose tape end is located. The Scotch dispenser is designed in a way that the loose tape end can easily attach to it, which makes the tape end really hard to grab. With my design I solved this problem by making this area sloped and ribbed, which makes it impossible for the loose tape end to stick there. What also bothers me about most tape dispensers is that they are only suitable for one tape roll size. Tape coils come with lots of inner and outer diameters, and so my dispenser comes with wheels for all the different sizes. But the biggest problem I see with almost all tape dispensers is this serrated cutting edge. It doesn't really work well if you think about it. You first have to pull the tape from the reel, then 90 degrees down and then to the side. This technique is not only unnecessarily complicated, it also limits the maximum length of tape you can pull off with one hand motion. Basically, no strip can be longer than the height of the tape dispenser. Also, the serrated edge gets dull over time and in most cases can't be exchanged for a new one. I solved this by getting rid of the serrated edge and replacing it with a proper cutter blade. And this is exactly the reason why this dispenser is so enjoyable to use. The dispensing of tape now happens in one single fluid hand motion. You can now pull off really long strips, as well as heavy fabric reinforced duct tape. The cutter blade is easily replaceable and there's even a little spare blade compartment here. So why is it that such a tape dispenser with a real blade is not commercially available and you would have to build one yourself if you want one? I don't think it's more likely that you injure yourself with this one than with any other one, but if you do, a proper blade can of course cut deeper than these little saw teeth could do. I have been using my tape dispenser design for the last 3 months and I never came even close to cutting myself. Nevertheless, I see it as a kind of trade-off. I think you can compare the tape dispensers with these scissors here. One is more safe, the other one is more potent. So that's all I had to say about my tape dispenser project. Thanks for watching.